fighter for the British lightweight OMMAC title. Introducing the fighter on my right, coming out of the red corner and wearing the black shorts. He has a professional MMA record of 9 wins, 3 losses and no draws. Fighting out of Newman, MMA, Newman! And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner and wearing the white shorts. He has a professional MMA record of 9 wins, 4 losses and no draws. Fighting out of Hamilton, Submission Wrestling, Hoban!
Main event of the evening, British lightweight title on the line here at OMMAC 16. Tim Newman in the black shorts, Chris Hoban in the white shorts. I'm David Leatherby, alongside me Jay Furness. Jay, an excellently poised lightweight battle here.
Yep, 2 really good lightweight fighters. Very different stylistically. Both guys are really dangerous. And it poises us for a great match here tonight in the main event in Liverpool. We know exactly what Hoban likes to do. Newman will know exactly what Hoban likes to do. And he wastes no time in trying to do it. Looking for a guillotine though straight away is Newman. We saw him finish Greg Laughlin with this technique. And it looks quite tight, but Hoban, oh, he traps a leg, that makes it even more dangerous. Hoban loves to be on top though, this is his world.
Looks to have survived.
Newman readjusts though, gets up to his feet and he looks to have that choking quite tight. Instead he's using it to take top position.
As you say, Jay, we saw him catch Greg Laughlin with that technique for Cage Warriors, and now he's in top position himself.
It's not often you see Hoban on his back, he's normally the man on top, and there's some heavy elbows coming in there from Tim Newman.
Tim Newman wasting no time here in this lightweight title bout.
I mean, Newman will fancy himself as probably the more well-rounded fighter, whereas Hoban is no more of a specialist, but it's Newman who's using that speciality against him, and as he grows from the top position, he works some heavy ground and pound. Hoban rides a really impressive 9-fight win streak coming into this fight. Lost his first 4 pro bouts and has since strung together 9 wins, 6 of those coming by a north-south choke. I mean, that's impressive however you slice it, but you know, you can't get a north-south choke from this position, and if Newman can stay here, then he's definitely doing a better job than a lot of people have managed to so far.
Tim Newman certainly though, Jay, that taken into account, definitely a step up in competition, I think most would say, for Hoban.
Yeah, I mean, this is his toughest fight to date. He's facing some adversity already. There's a little bit of blood on the top of the head from an elbow. Newman doing a great job. And I think what you'll find is Hoban's not used to being in this position, such as been the dominance of his wrestling and his submission game. But, you know, when you've got guys like Big Rob Broughton and guys like that training with you day in, day out, I've got no doubt he finds himself here in the gym, so he's probably going to be used to it, but he's eating some heavy elbows.
Yeah, very impressive short elbows from Tim Newman on the inside there. Any little bit of space he's looking to exploit with strikes. Good to see. Keep him very busy.
Oh, big left elbow comes in there from Newman again, and some left hands. Hoban is really taking some punishment now. This is not a game plan we often see from Newman. You know, Newman likes to strike. He's KO'd some guys, he's got submissions on his record. But it's not often we see a tactical demolition from the top, so very impressive for him to show this facet to his game.
Hoban briefly looked like he might be able to get back to his feet there. Trying to look to get back to the cage and stand up, but that's easier said than done when this constant barrage of strikes has come down from Tim Newman, looking for the arm, didn't really have it. Newman shrugs it off.
Yeah, and it's looking for maybe another guillotine choke from this position. Newman obviously likes that technique. He's trying to manipulate the head. If he can fully pass that guard and get that right knee through, it can become very dangerous.
Hugely impressed with the top game showed thus far from Newport MMA's Tim Newman.
I mean, Hoban did speak to YourMMA.tv before the fight, and he said he's got a lot more in his locker that we've not seen. And he says with the losses and everything, he's been in every position in fights. So, being under the cosh like this, he's been here before. So I'm sure he's got the grit to be able to come back if he's given half a chance. But at the moment, Newman's giving him nothing.
Surely, Jay, the danger now for him is when he's looking to stand up, and I think that's why he's not so keen to do it, is he's putting his neck at risk. I almost felt like Newman gave him a bit of a gap there, was looking to set up the guillotine. Hoban didn't go for it, but I think that's the problem when he's looking for escapes here. He doesn't want to give up the neck when he stands up. And
he's also eating heavy flurries of punches and elbows, so that's going to play into your mind. Newman maybe looking for a dance. He's got that right arm underneath the armpit and gives it up. And there's 10 seconds left in a very, very dominant round for Tim Newman. And he finishes it off with a big left hand. Chris Hoban has been under the cosh in round one. Phenomenal performance from Tim Newman. I think people were expecting that it might be Newman on his back for long periods. So far it's been the opposite way.
Yeah, hugely impressive opening period here for Tim Newman in this British lightweight title bout. Looks pretty relaxed over there in the corner, Jay. I'm sure he's going to be very happy with his work. And let's not forget, as we alluded to earlier, Tim Newman is most at home in the striking game. So he's found another sweet spot for him in this fight. From Chris Hoban's point of view, I think he's going to be even more eager to put into place that top game that he so favours in his previous wins.
Hoban, the tough guy, now he's got a chance to try and rectify what was. Maybe, especially in the last 9 fights, the worst round he's seen in them fights in terms of the pressure his opponents put on him and the ground and pound is sustained. But he's a tough guy. He trains with a real bunch of hard men day in, day out. So I'm sure that's not going to faze him all that much. He eats a big knee there as he tries to come in.
Beautiful work from Tim Newman. Fantastic knee on the inside, and Hoban finds himself on his back again. He really went after his man, Jay. You could see he was desperate to shut Newman down, and Newman, to his credit, timed that knee beautifully.
Oh, that was a perfect timing from Newman. And as soon as he managed to get to the top position off the back of that knee, he unleashed some hellish ground and pound, and I've been real impressed with Tim Newman's ground and pound tonight.
Yeah, certainly looks very legit in all areas at the moment, Tim Newman. Seen lots of his fights. I've seen him at Bama, I've seen him all over the place. Very seasoned campaigner, but I have to say, Jay, I can't recall him having such a crushing top game. This could be a facet that he's looking to add to his game.
Yeah, well, it's a valuable asset to anybody's game, and Newman's delivering tonight. If anything, you've got to think he wanted to put Hoban out of his comfort zone, and it's not often, as we said, Hoban's a regular here at OMMAC. Oh, Newman switches off an arm lock, doesn't get it. As I say, Hoban's a regular here at OMMAC, and he's normally the one fighting from the top. So Newman's definitely put him in a precarious position.
Guillotine again, Jay.
Definitely looks for that guillotine again. Gets on top, rolls over into side control, where he's not going to finish that choke. But again, a dominant position.
Those guillotines do look so dangerous from Newman. You really can't sleep on him in any position. Just seems able to pull those guillotines out of nowhere almost.
Yeah, Hoban's so aware of it. So aware of it. You can tell as soon as he feels that arm around the neck, he's looking to escape from the position, and that's why he's finding himself in a couple of bad positions, because it's better to be in a bad position than it is to be choked. So yeah, but again, Newman on top, maybe looking to lock up an arm.
Yeah, it's really smothering performance here from Tim Newman. Hoban so far not finding an answer for the Welshman's attacks.
Newman's got that left arm trapped of Hoban. Hoban looking for maybe a triangle from there, looking to control the head. But now, if you look, Newman has got his left leg trapping the right arm of Chris Hoban. So if he can flatten him onto his back from there, it'd be dangerous.
Looking for a guillotine again. How many times have we said that?
Uses that grip under the chin really well to try and open up the neck and go for that guillotine. Arm triangle possible as he's got his head in the armpit.
The crowd heavily on Hoban's side here, but at the moment the man is finding it extremely difficult to deal with this onslaught from Tim Newman. Just no space, Jay, and when there is, the strikes come in.
Yeah, I mean, to Hoban's credit, he's sticking in there, he's eating some heavy shots, especially in round one. You know, he's trying to mitigate the damage that's coming in, but he's losing these rounds. No doubt about it, he's losing these rounds. Looking for submissions off his back is Hoban, but Newman's wise to it. And Newman looks for a bit of posture there, looking to try and get past Hoban's guard again. If he can just clear that foot off the hip. And he does it. He gets halfway past, he's on top in the half guard and throwing them left hands down.
Yeah, what I like about Newman, Jay, is, as you say, he's looking for the guard passes, but he's always striking, he's always staying busy. I mean, referee Leon Roberts, very experienced, and as I said, I spoke to him before the show and he was talking about he's looking for guys to be passing guard, but you know, lesser referees perhaps would not consider you working, so it's good work from Tim Newman to just throw those strikes at all times, keep active, keep the referee away, just so he can go about his work, because at the moment it's a solid game plan for him.
Hoban trying to lock on a Kimura grip there, attacking that right arm with Tim Newman, but he gives it up. Great job of defending it by Newman, stuffed it under the leg, and with 10 seconds left to go in round two, another dominant round for Tim Newman.
Yeah, going into the third round, Chris Hoban is going to have to look for a plan B. Looks disconsolate as he goes back to his corner, shaking his head. What do you think the corner are telling him, Jay? I mean, we're at a point now where surely he's going to need a finish as well, so is just getting on top going to be enough?
Well, we know what Hoban does well. Once he's on top and he really attacks, he gets past the guard and he looks for chokes. And once he's got half an inch to try and sneak a choke in, you know, he'll get it on a lot of guys. Newman obviously very experienced in all ranges, and he hasn't let Hoban have anything like a chance just yet. But Hoban's always got it in his locker. You know, he's got that north-south choke. If he gets on top, he's got a good chance. It's not looking like he's going to be spending a great deal of time on top, given what Tim Newman's shown us so far. But coming into this third and final round in front of a home crowd, Hoban is definitely going to be looking to pull something out of the bag.
Yeah, a focused looking Chris Hoban getting this third round underway. Newman now looking for the strikes, beautiful uppercut. Hoban goes after him, presses his man to the cage. Is this where we see the takedown?
It's where we see a guillotine attempt. And deep half guard for Hoban, almost. But yeah, he's bleeding from the mouth now from that early flurry from Tim Newman. Looking for a single leg. Gets deep on it. Newman's got his back against the fence. He's going to try and use that to wall walk.
Hoban perhaps will not get a better opportunity here to secure a top position. See what Tim Newman can do to avoid it.
Hoban just puts a few customary left hands in there, but Newman's worked back to his feet, and this is exactly what Chris Hoban didn't want.
Beautiful work from Tim Newman, Jay. Hoban tries it, sort of sacrifice throw there, Jay. I'm not sure what he was trying, but in the process, he's given up his back.
And that choke is in tight, Dave.
This could be all over. Tim Newman looking for the choke.
That might be all she wrote. He's putting the squeeze on, and we might see Hoban go out here in front of his own crowd. Oh, he's managed to wriggle free, but it might be on again.
It looks back on, Jay. He's gone palm to palm. It's very hard to see from our angle. Referee Leon Roberts having a close look.
Newman's cranking that on, but Hoban trying to fight that choking arm, trying to push the elbow up. And he's done such a good job of defending that choke. It looked all but over.
Brilliant work. Almost toughed that choke out there, if such thing is possible.
Newman tries to go for it again. It's on the chin, but it's not going to stop him squeezing.
He looks in trouble here, Jay.
Yeah, I think it's pride keeping Chris Hoban in the fight at this point.
Newman now going underneath the arm to try and secure this.
I mean, I've got no doubt Hoban's had guys like Rod Borton swinging off his neck, so, you know, a lightweight might not feel so bad. He's definitely trying to grit his teeth and get out of it, but Newman is attacking, and yeah, this is a very, very dangerous position for Chris Hoban. He's looking to attack the footlock on those cross legs. It's one of the no-nos you get told when you start doing jiu-jitsu. Don't cross your legs when you've got someone's back and you've got the hooks in. Hoban's looking to attack it, but Newman's still looking for that neck. His main priority should be trying to fight the choke. A little punch there from Newman, just trying to open up that neck.
This really has been a fantastic performance from Tim Newman. He was grimacing, Jay, there for a second when Hoban was trying that, as you say, sort of old school ankle lock there.
Well, it's an uncomfortable position, no doubt, and it can do some damage, but Newman gets his legs free and he's still got the back and he's still working for a choke. The hooks are in deep. That choke looks a lot deeper this time. That elbow is under the neck, and Hoban's got to be so worn out from defending for pretty much the majority of this round. There can't be much gas left in the tank.
Just
all
not
credit to
able
him.
to secure this choke is Tim Newman. As you say, Jay, all credit to Chris Hoban. An extremely hard individual to put away here. He goes palm to palm and again gives it up. Content to ride out the back is Tim Newman.
Yeah, Newman sticking to that back like glue. That's very impressive work. Good grappling skills from Newman. You know, taking a few deep breaths. It's hard work on his behalf as well, but Hoban's carrying the weight. Hoban's the one who's constantly defending, and Hoban's the one losing the round when your opponent is keeping a dominant position for such a long period of time.
Yeah, Hoban now desperately trying to turn into his man, but every time he turns an inch, so does Tim Newman. Excellent back control here from the Welshman.
Yeah, and Newman knows he's up in the rounds. He knows he's dominating this round. He's got nothing to rush for. He wants to finish, but he's going to win this fight unless Chris Hoban does something drastic, so he doesn't need to give up his position. Hoban trying to wall walk his way out of it. But Newman non-stop looking for this choke.
Yeah, credit to Chris Hoban, Jay, and as the 10-second clacker goes, he deserves, Jay, to see this bout out, doesn't he, Hoban? Although he hasn't been able to make much in terms of offense, he's hung in there against a very excellent performer in Tim Newman, who's surely on his way to picking up the OMMAC British lightweight title.
Yep, all credit to Chris Hoban. He walked straight out of the cage. He knows he's not won this bout, but he gritted his teeth. He got all the way through to the end. Credit to him as a valiant challenger, but Tim Newman is definitely the man tonight.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Again, another incredibly hard ball favour of your winner and the new OMMAC British Lightweight Champion from Newman, MMA, Tim Newman! And appreciation of his opponent, Chris Hoban. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your new British Lightweight OMMAC Champion, Tim Newman! That concludes our OMMAC Redemption fight card. Thank you for your support. Thanks to all the fighters tonight. Have a great weekend and we will see you next time. Thank you.